Thank you so much to Nikki, Charlotte, Representative Parks, and especially to Mandy Powers Norrell for taking time out with us this morning and sharing some wonderful information and insights. It has really made our morning, and I am personally re-energized after having spoken with them. Now let's move on to some Greenwood County Democratic Party updates and see what's happening within our party. First, we would like to continue our tradition of member appreciation every month. We want to recognize an individual for going above and beyond the call of duty and being our volunteer of the month. The winner of each month will get a certificate of appreciation, as well as possibly a small gift, budget willing. Now, this month, I am absolutely thrilled to be able to offer the following 2020 Battle for the White House chess set, featuring all the major characters from the 2020 November election, including our king and queen, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And this month's recognition is awarded to a very special individual, Miss Susie Holloway. Most of you may know her through her generosity in offering us the use of her puppet place for meetings and gatherings. She has been an absolutely motivational individual. She comes up with ideas for t-shirts and slogans. You may have seen some of us wearing the I Vote for John Lewis t-shirts, blue t-shirts during the election time last year. And that was her brainchild that she executed upon and got out there into the community. And I still have mine and very proud to wear it. She was also helpful in distributing some of our voter guides and supported our candidates with a passion. Next up is a kickoff of our Search and Support Committee. Reverend James Thomas will be spearheading that committee. The purpose of it is to recruit Democratic candidates for any position that's up for election in 2022. One of the commitments that I made at the Carnell Drummond Mays dinner was to leave no position unchallenged. We had far too many as what Mandy Powers Norrell said, coronations in November. Too many elected officials just got to waltz right in without having to earn their votes. We want to make sure that wherever possible, we field good candidates and make it a challenge as well as even win. We want to be able to provide support and guidance to those who are running for the first time. We've learned a lot in the past couple of years, and we want to be able to use that experience, use that talent, and get our candidates jump-started right away. The kickoff meeting will be next week on Thursday at 6 p.m. via Zoom. If you're interested in participating in what will be our organizational meeting for the Search and Support Committee, please email us at info@gwdcountydems.org, and I will send you a Zoom invite so that you can participate. We have also carrying on a new tradition every month with the community care movement. Each month, we will have an opportunity to directly engage in something that betters our community. In December, we partnered with Pine Grove AME and Weston Chapel AME churches, and we were able to bring a little bit of Christmas cheer to the Phoenix Place apartments. In the photos there, you can see Miss Wanda Moore. You can see myself in a Santa hat and a very festive sweater. And also in the picture below is Wanda's husband, Bruce, and their granddaughter helping distribute small packages to the seniors and the children and cards to everybody else. It was a fun, beautiful day to be had. Now, for January, we have partnered with the city and county to join in on their food drive competition. The way the nation is right now, our food banks and soup kitchens all over the country are reporting a record number of people in need. So we thought that this January, this could be the best way that we could help people and make an immediate difference. So as you can see in the flyer, they're looking for any type of canned food, canned meat, bags of grits and sugar and rice and flour, etc. If you want, you can drop them off at Tony's Salad Bowl anytime up until January 25th, and then we'll take it over to the final drop-off point on behalf of the Democratic Party. It depends on where you live. If you live in the city, donate to the city box. If you live outside the city limits, you can donate to the county box. But you know what? You can donate to whichever box you feel. You can donate equally. It doesn't matter. It's a friendly competition. If you have any ideas or would like to get involved in future community care activities in February and beyond, contact Wanda at wandamore320@gmail.com. We are certainly looking for more opportunities and ideas. Now, we also are going to carry on some new traditions in the upcoming months. We want to talk about voter education. And there's many different ways we can become a better educated and more knowledgeable individual. One way is to learn more about the issues that we are passionate about. And so we want to be able to speak from a very solid position of knowledge so that we can engage with our family members, engage with our neighbors, engage with our legislators. So at the end of January, at a time to be announced, we're still working on that, we've picked the topic of the environment. And what we're looking to do is maybe get a guest speaker or two to give a small presentation. We're not looking for college lectures, but maybe to give a little talk and then spend some time in a discussion with us so that we can share what we know, ask questions, issue our concerns, and maybe even come up with some action plans on how we can take that action or take that knowledge and turn it into action. So we are also going to be looking for experts. If you have any particular subject that you are knowledgeable in and wish to participate in a forum in the future, we will be holding one every month. At this time, it's still going to be virtual over Zoom. Please let me know. Another way that as a voter we need to be educated is by paying attention to legislation, the rules that govern how we function as a society. And in Columbia, as Representative Parks shared with us, they're about to kick off their legislative session this year next week. And they have already, between the Senate and the House, pre-filed almost 1,000 bills covering all sorts of topics. Some make sense, some don't. But I would like to pay attention to a few of them along the way so we understand what they're about, where they are in the process, how far along they are, and maybe even hopefully see the good ones to conclusions and the bad ones go by the wayside. So here's an example from Senator Mike Fanning and Kevin Johnson about voting rights and taking some of the lessons from 2020, especially during the pandemic, and turning them into codified rules, like being able to register to vote and then voting on the same day. Many other states have same-day registration. Why shouldn't we? Doing away with that whole silly need to give a reason why you want to do an in-person absentee vote. Just show up and vote. That should be the rule. And formalize it with a 30-day window. So I'm going to watch this and see where this goes. And there's a few others that I will be looking at. And we'll cover some more of these in our next breakfast meeting. And if there's any particular piece of legislation that you're curious about, send me a note and we'll watch it together. And then finally, in the community, there's always opportunities to learn for free. Lander University, for example, is holding a series of free virtual education events that are being led by Lander faculty, as well as community leaders. And Mamie Nicholson and Christopher Thomas were two names that popped right out. And as you can see from the list of topics, definitely, they look to be of incredible interest. So I put the website at the bottom of this slide here. I don't know how easy it'll be to type in all of that. So we'll provide a link to this series of lectures in our email newsletters, on our website, Facebook page, etc. And we encourage you to participate. Let's gain some knowledge and some appreciation for topics we might not be all that familiar with. And to conclude, a couple of miscellaneous items. We are still eager to engage in high school students and create a Democrats group at the local schools. So if you have any involvement there and would like to help us get that up and running, we can certainly guide you through that. We are also looking for an alternate executive committee man. That's a spot on our board that's still open. If you have interest in joining a very good active group, let me know. We'd be happy to have you on board. We are continuing our search for a permanent office, but with the election and the weather and the holidays, it hasn't been that active. But now that we're into January, we do need a home, and we are going to continue that and hopefully have something positive to announce in the not so distant future. We also do want to hold registration drives, and we're looking for volunteers to help coordinate those and staff them. We need to be engaged in getting our citizens registered now and not wait until election season. And then finally, we want to be able to increase our communication and media presence through writing, through letters to the editor, through posters, through creating memes, TikTok videos, the works. So if you have any skills and can offer, a couple of minutes a week, maybe create a meme for us or write a small note or create a graphic or maybe a little video, could certainly use your help. The more we do that, the more we're able to reach the people that we need to reach, as well as counter the messaging that is so pervasive out there, and misinformation and mischaracterization. We need to be able to do battle, and nowadays it's a battle of words. So we need to come fully prepped, fully armed, and ready. So please let me know if you would be interested in getting involved in that. As always, if you have any questions or concerns or ideas or constructive criticism, I'm open for it. You can email me at chair@gwdcountydems.org or call me at 864-715-2341. I'd be more than happy to engage you in a conversation. In fact, I would look forward to it. So please do let me know. So at this time, I'm going to open up and go live with our members who are joining us this morning via Zoom.